Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below how you like this look. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with my Makeup Forever HD foundation stick. And this one is in the color 375. I know you guys are like shook because I am not using the same foundation I usually use, but I wanted to try something different. Honestly, it has an amazing coverage, but if you're oily skin, you need to stay away from it. I honestly love it, but I cannot use it. I get really patchy and it's just, I feel like a really grease ball when I wear this foundation, but I really like the coverage. So next time I'm thinking I'm going to try this foundation with a liquid foundation, mix those two together and see how that works. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and blend this into my skin. Make sure that everything's really nice and blended. So I'm using my e.l.f. blender. I have no idea what's the name of this blender. A lot of you guys asked me in my last video what is the name of this beauty blender, but I have no idea. I know you can get it online, so if you guys can't find it in stores, definitely check out Walmart or elfcosmetics.com, and you can definitely, I believe you can find this there. So I'm just making sure that everything is really nice and blended. I do take my time when I do this just to make sure that everything is really nice and blended. The only thing about the foundation stick, when it's a cream, I feel like it emphasizes like your dry patches and all that. So if you have like really bad dry skin or dry patches, definitely try to stay away from the foundation. At least for me, that's how it works. Maybe it can work for you guys, but I honestly feel it's an amazing foundation. Yes, the coverage is amazing, but I feel like for oily skin, it just doesn't work. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. I'm applying the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I am using the color Naked. I believe that's what it is. I'll list it down below anyways. So I'm just applying this right under the eyes just to brighten them up, and then on my chin, cupid bow, forehead, and bridge of the nose. I just want to make those areas a pop of attention, so I'm just making sure that I apply this to kind of conceal, make them a little brighter than the rest of my face. So I do kind of take my time and apply this, and then I go ahead and I blend everything out. I make sure that I'm using the same blender and I don't apply any more setting spray or anything because it does pick up the product. Then I'll have like a patch of missing foundation and missing concealer. Sorry, because I was watching Vampire Diaries. I'm kind of late to the show, guys. I'm barely watching it. I'm barely on like season 2. Um, so yeah, so I'm kind of addicted to it because of my sister. So yeah, so I'm just making sure that everything's really nice and blended. I do take my time, as like I said, just to make sure that I don't pick up any of the product and remove it. So I do kind of push it into my skin. After that, I am going with this setting brightening powder. This one is from Becca Cosmetics. I totally forgot that they had sent this to me, and I was watching one of Lily Galici's videos about under eyes and everything, and I saw that she was using it, and I was like, wait a minute, I think I received one of these. So I went in a hunt to find it, and I did find it. So I'm using this setting powder, and I kind of like it. So I'm just going to apply this under the eyes with a brush. I think it will work a lot better if I were to use like a beauty blender, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that. I was just trying it out. But yeah, I think it definitely would work better with a beauty blender. You would lose less product, I believe, because this one you kind of do lose a lot of the product. You guys can see kind of flies out everywhere. So yeah, try it with the beauty blender and I think it'll work a lot better. So I'm just setting the parts where I applied the concealer, and then I'm just setting my eyelids and making sure that everything looks really nice and blended. I kind of like to go back just to make sure that everything under the eyes is a lot brighter. Then I'm going to go with my MAC NC35 powder and set the rest of my face with that using a Morphe, forgot the name of the brush, but I'll list it down below. So here I'm just reapplying a little bit of this brow gel from Milk Makeup. It's a new product. I was able to do my brows with just that product. I just kind of messed up that part because I'm really like have no hair on that side, so I do have to go with a pencil and fill that part out. But um, I definitely was able to do my brows. I didn't clean them up because I was going to apply eyeshadow, so I do that after. But I'm just setting the rest of my face, making sure that everything's really nice and blended. So for blush, I'm going with this Morphe Trio. It's a coral blush color, so I'm just applying this right onto my cheekbones, and I'm just blending that. This blush is very pigmented, so you got to be a little careful with it, because if not, then you kind of go overboard like I did on that side. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and blend that out with my blending powder brush, and yeah, so it should be a lot better. But yes, I really been digging the corals on my cheeks lately, so yeah. All right, so we're gonna go and contour. I'm using the Morphe. I think this is an 8L palette. I'll list it down below. I do have a discount code if you guys are interested in using to get some money off from Morphe. It's prettygrace for some money off if you guys are interested on getting brushes and makeup palettes and all that good stuff. You can definitely use my code for a discount. So I'm just applying this on my cheekbones, jawline, and my temples, I want to say. And then I'm just going to go back and blend everything out so it doesn't look too harsh. So yeah, I just don't want it to look crazy looking. So for this eye look that we're going to be doing today, I'm going to be using the new palette from Urban Decay, Born to Run palette. I recently just got this palette and I'm like, you know what, let's change it up and try something different. So I decided to use that palette for a makeup look. They did send it to me as a PR package, as you guys gonna see right now. I did get it like the whole collection. Comes with 3 lipsticks, 3 eyeliners, a setting spray, and the palette. So I wanted to share with you guys and do a few looks with it because I know it's new. I think it came out on the 16th. I'm not sure. So it has a lot of beautiful colors. I'm going to show you guys. This is what the palette looks like. So I'm going to be doing like a grungy makeup look. And I'm going to start off with this color right there. And I'm going to apply this right on my crease. Using a Time Los Angeles brush. I do have a discount code with her as well. It's Pretty Little Miss Grace for some money off. If you guys are interested in, you know, getting shirts or anything, she does have like the cutest website ever. I will list it down below, so you guys can definitely go ahead and check her out. And if you guys want to, you can definitely use Pretty Little Miss Grace for some money off. So I'm just applying this color right onto my crease, and I'm bringing it high up because this is going to be a grunge makeup look. If it was not going to be a grunge look, then I would definitely had done the shadow a little bit lower than what I'm doing now. So yeah, so I'm just applying this right onto my crease and bringing it a little bit high up, not too crazy high up, but yeah, really high up. So I'm just applying this color until I am happy and satisfied. And this whole issue with the camera, I just don't even know what to do anymore. Seriously, guys. So I'm just applying it, making sure that the color are as pigmented as I want it. Then I can go ahead and move on with the rest of the colors. So I'm going to be using a blending brush, and I'm going to apply the orangey, and I'm actually going to apply that brown shade as well. And I am looking for a brush that is going to be like a little fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to use that to apply it in the inner corner and outer corner of the eyes because we're going for that halo look. So I'm going to apply it first on the outer corner, make sure that it's really nice and blended. If you want, you can definitely use a setting powder under the eyes to catch any fallout. I didn't do it, but you can definitely do that. As you guys can see, the under eyes is really like bright, and I could have messed it up, but thankfully I didn't. So you want to tap the excess off the brush so you don't get that much fallout. So I'm applying this right into the inner corner of the eye as well. And you don't want to connect them because then it will not be so much of a halo look. We will be using another color to kind of connect those two together, but not using this brown shade. So I'm going back and grabbing another brush, and I'm going to be using this orangey shade, and that's the shade that I'm going to apply in the crease just to kind of connect the colors and blend them together. So as you guys can see, I do blend a lot on the outer corner. Then when I hit the middle, I kind of sweep it a little bit. Then I skip it so it's not too crazy. You don't want these colors to blend in the middle. You want to make sure that you have that halo look. So you kind of want to have color, but not too much. As you guys can see, when I'm going in, I kind of skip it, but I do sweep it a little bit, but then jump off so it doesn't blend them in together. That's basically what we want to do so that we can achieve this halo eye. A lot of you guys have asked how is it that I get it so nicely to show up and it doesn't all blend in. This is what I do. So when I'm about to hit the middle of the halo, I swoop it a little bit, but then I jump off it so it doesn't connect the colors. You don't want them to connect. All right, so I'm applying a little bit of setting spray onto a flat Morphe brush. And I am going to apply this pinkish color. I was going with a darker maybe color from the palette, but then I decided to try something different. So I decided to apply this pink shade just to kind of not make it too crazy dark. So I'm just applying this with that Morphe brush that I used in the yellow look that I didn't even clean. But it's all right. We're using the other side. And I'm just applying this right into the center. Making sure that it touches both of the dark shades on the inner corner and outer corner of the eyes. You don't want to bring it too high up, this color, because you want it to just be right on the lid. So, alright, so moving on, I'm going to apply this shade right here with another fluffy brush, and I'm going to apply this right into the outer corner and inner corner of the eyes, and that one I am going to connect a little bit in the inner corner, well, in the middle, as you guys can see. I just want it to be a little bit more smoky and a little bit more not too cool tone. So I decided to bring this up to bring it a little bit more warm tone. So you guys can see I'm doing the same thing I did. And then I kind of sweep it in and then kind of try to blend that out like that. So I'm going back with a brush to blend everything out to have, so I can erase any harsh lines that I might have. But grungy looks usually do have harsh lines, so you don't really want to blend too much. So as you guys can see, I'm not really blending that much the outer corner just because I want to keep it really harsh, but yet I still want to kind of blend a little bit so it doesn't look too crazy. Alright, so I'm going with this light shade right here, and I'm going to apply this right onto my brow bone. That is going to be my highlight for my brows. I don't want to bring too much highlight, but I didn't want to leave it empty, so I decided to apply this a little bit of shimmer color, and then I'm gonna go back and reapply the color because I kind of felt like it kind of erased the whole grunge of the look. So then I'm like, okay, I'm happy with that. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. Doing the same steps I did. We're gonna apply that brown shade first on the outer corner, inner corner, then we're gonna go ahead and finish up the look. All right, after we're done, we're gonna go ahead and do our bottom lash line. I'm applying the lid color right onto the bottom lash line, right in the center as we did on top. And then I'm going to be mixing the orangey and the brown shade and apply those right into the outer corner and inner corner of the eye, mixing it with a little bit of that purpley pinkish color to blend those two together. So I'm going to go with this color first, and I'm going to apply it right into the outer corner of the eyes and inner corner of the eyes as well. Then I'm going back with the brown shade, and I'm going to apply this right onto the inner corner and outer corner. So you basically kind of want to do the same thing. So you're going to mix those two colors. You want to do the same thing you did on the top. You want to do at the bottom just to kind of give it that same grungy look. So I'm going back and I'm reapplying those colors just to make sure that they're bright and they look good. Then I'm going back with that little brush that I use with the orangey and just blend those out just to make sure that it doesn't look too not blended. All right, so I went ahead and applied my lashes. These are from iikonn. I will list them down below. These lashes are so pretty. I really like them. Then I'm going with the eyeliner that came in the package. I was going to do a black eyeliner, but I was like, you know what, let's think out of the box. So I did this greenish eyeliner. Then I went with the lipstick that came in the PR package box, and I'll list it down below as well for you guys. You guys can see the names of the colors. And yeah, so I'm just applying a little bit of this lipstick. I would have gone with a good lipstick, but I decided to try the lipsticks from the box, and I would have done with a lip gloss, but I left it in my car. So yeah, so I'm just applying this color onto my lips, and I'm going to do a little bit of highlight. I'm using the Artist Couture Conceited highlighter, and that should be the look. So I'm just kind of taking my time a little bit with the lipstick color. It's a really pretty color. It complements the makeup look. At the end, I kind of did change the lip when I went out. I did like a pink nude, but yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of highlight. I was like, okay, I'm finished with the look, but then I noticed that I was missing highlights. So I was like, oh girl, go back. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of highlight. That's that Artist Couture highlight, and it is so pretty. I really like it. I'm using a Morphe. I have no idea what brush it is, but I went ahead and applied a little bit of highlight, and that should be the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.